Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bindi, and on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, the body, and the spirit. If you would like to learn how to detach from your manifestations and learn how to trust the universe, just keep on watching. Hi guys, I hope you do not mind me coming to you today. I am on chill mode. I do not have much makeup on and I didn't put much thought into the outfit because I do want to start coming to you guys on a more chill note. I make 2 videos a week and I want to make sure that I stay consistent, so every time it's not going to be a full beat and like hair done and everything. And I know you guys don't really even care about stuff like that, so yeah. Love you for loving me. Pretty much everyone's trying to manifest something, whether they call it a manifestation or not. Everyone has something that they're working towards trying to achieve, or something that they have their eye on that they feel like would make their life a little bit shinier, a little bit cooler, and that's okay. So when you have a manifestation, you know, is it just something that you're asking for, or is it something that you are expecting? Is it something that you feel coming to you and coming into your existence, right? So how do we, after asking for something, how do we open ourselves up to actually getting it? How do we actually open ourselves up to receiving it? And one of the biggest steps in the process of receiving a manifestation is to be open to receiving it, and that comes from being detached from your manifestation. One of my favorite books is Ask and It Is Given. It is written by Esther Hicks, who has a spirit connection to an angel called Abraham Hicks. And in the book, it says that there are 3 steps to obtaining a manifestation. And the first is to ask, which is not hard. The second is the answer, which is not our job. It's the universe's job. And the third step is to receive. Receiving means that not only are you open to your manifestation coming into your life, but you're vibrating on the same level as your manifestation. And you're also detached enough from the outcome because you have a certain level of trust in the universe that you are going to get what your heart desires. If we ask for something and then we start to question whether we're going to get it, if we start clocking the universe, like, where's my stuff? When am I going to get everything I asked for? If we start, trying to make it happen ourselves, if you're coming from a place of lack and you're coming from a place of doubt, that's a completely different world than if you already had your manifestation, because you wouldn't be coming from a place of lack or doubt if you already had your manifestation. So you're not vibrating on the same level as your manifestation. The answer to learning how to detach simply lies in the trust you have for the universe. You have to learn how to let go of your ego, how to let go of your pride, and understand that there is something bigger than you. If you don't believe in that, then this entire way of thinking is not for you. If you believe that you are the answer to all of your problems, this is not the channel for you. This is not the method for you. But if you can step outside of your ego, and if you can step outside of trying to control everything and give the universe a chance to put things together, then you're giving the universe some trust. And that trust is what ultimately brings your manifestations closer to you. Something really important to remember is that manifestations are proof of the universe's divineness, and manifestations are proof of how much the universe loves us. But manifestations are not the point. They are not the point of us learning about ourselves. They are not the point of us evolving spiritually. Manifestations are just a perk. So if you start to look at your manifestations on an elevated level, like put them on a pedestal. I think Aaron Doherty says that a lot. If you put your manifestations on a pedestal and say, oh my God, when I have this, my life will be perfect. Oh my God, when I have this, everything will just be better. You are crafting your life around a manifestation, and that's not why we were put here. Manifestations are just proof of the love that this universe has for us, but they're not the point. They are not the focus. They are not the center of what we do. So there are 2 ways that you can shift from having an attitude of entitlement and obsessing over your manifestation to being in a place of detachment, knowing that you've put your want into the universe and just living life trusting that the universe will deliver. The first thing that you would want to do is shift your focus to that of gratitude. When you want something, it's probably very closely connected to you, your personality, whatever you have going on in your life. So whatever section that manifestation is within, like whatever section of your life that's in, whether it's career, whether it's money, whether it's relationships, start practicing gratitude in that area of your life. When you start practicing gratitude, it's like you open your eyes to how the universe is working. You start to see all the little things that put together your idea of this part of your life and why exactly you want your manifestation. And you can see the breadcrumbs to your manifestation once you open your eyes to being thankful for every little thing. The second thing would be to focus on self-exploration. So as we evolve, as we move through life, our desires change because we change, and that's a completely normal part of life. It is so okay if one day you want to be an entrepreneur and own your own company, and then a year goes by and you want to be a mom and you want to focus on family. That is life story much, but that's okay, because we grow and we evolve, and our growth is actually us getting closer to our higher selves. The more we grow, the more we're dusting off conditioning and beliefs that we had as children and all that stuff. So it's okay to grow, but you can't decide you want to manifest something and then no matter how your life evolves, just stick to that manifestation because you're prideful and you said, this is what I said I'm going to get. I'm going to get it, because you'll hold yourself back. You're saying that you're going to get something and your soul might not even want it anymore. So focus on your development. Focus on learning how to raise your vibrations and who you are as a person. As you elevate, as you learn who you are, it's going to be easier to understand what you really want. And when you understand what you really want and it's really in alignment with who you are, it's easier to trust because you don't feel any resistance because you know this is what you want. I know that when we detach, it can feel like nothing's happening because we're not thinking about it. Especially like my personality type, I tend to be the type of person who wants to, if I have a project, I want to work on that project at one time and, you know, get from point A to point B, finish it up in a week, in a month, continuously work on it until I see it through. That's just the type of person I am. So that's why detaching was kind of difficult for me to learn how to do. But how I got through that and how I resolved that was by setting intentions based on my desires. So for example, one of my top highest desires is to be successful on YouTube. Not to simply have a lot of subscribers, but to have a genuine community on YouTube of light workers, healers, people who just want to be better, because being a part of that community is beautiful, and then having a hand in creating that community, I feel like is my thank you to the universe for all of my blessings. So it's something that's really important to me. So I could say, hey universe, I want to be popping on YouTube and then go about my life, but I wouldn't get my manifestation because I wouldn't truly believe that I was going to get it because I'm not putting any work in. That's based on my belief system, right? And it's the belief system that is ingrained in a lot of parts of the world, like that you have to work to get something. That's actually one of the deepest belief systems that's hard to change. So as opposed to trying to like rip my belief system up from the ground, instead I create intentions based off of my manifestation. So I want to be successful on YouTube, so I intend to make 2 videos a week. That's it. I put the rest in the universe's hands. I am so happy making these videos. I am so happy every time someone comments, every time someone messages me, every time someone smiles me on Instagram. It brings me so much joy and so much happiness, and I feel gratitude for it. So those are my breadcrumbs. That's me seeing the universe work, and that gives me more faith every single day. But you have to let yourself be happy. You have to let yourself believe and rejoice in the little things before your manifestation comes. Because I saw this one meme and it was really cool, and it was just pretty much saying you have to be grateful for what you have before your manifestation, because when you get your manifestation, why do you think that would make you happy if you weren't happy before? The real key is to just live knowing that everything you want is yours, because it is. We are beings of love, living in a universe of abundance, and the flow of good never stops. The flow of love never stops. We just have to be open to it. Know that in your heart and live accordingly, and you will have everything. you've ever desired. Okay, that's all I have for today. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I've been trying to make these videos shorter, but they're getting longer and longer. Next week, hopefully, we will be back to 5-minute videos because, you know, my computer ain't really built to be editing no 10-15-minute video. So we're gonna be getting back to the shorter videos. Guys, please leave me comments letting me know what you would like to see, what you'd like me to talk about, because I want to make sure that I'm making content that's relevant to you, that you want to watch. Love you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.